Home rentals in greater Cleveland area, this new water liability bill could either save you thousands or do absolutely nothing, depending on how your property is set up. So let's break down what's actually changing and what it means for your rentals. Hi, this is Joshua Nairmore Sr., Business Development Manager with Realty Trust Services. If you're investing in the greater Cleveland area, you already know water bills can quietly destroy your cash flow. So today, I'm breaking down this new Ohio bill and what it really does and how it impacts investors, specifically in the greater Cleveland market. Before we even get into the bill, you need to understand how water works here. In greater Cleveland, water is often tied to the property. Unpaid balances can end up as liens, and in many older homes, utilities are not separated. So historically, even if the tenant was supposed to pay, landlords still got stuck with the bill. That's why this legislation is getting so much attention locally. Here's what this bill is trying to do. Make it easier to put water accounts in the tenant's name, reduce landlord responsibility for unpaid water bills, and in some cases, limit whether those unpaid bills can attach to the property. But here's the key for Cleveland investors. This does not automatically override how Cleveland Water or local municipalities operate. So the benefit depends heavily on your property setup, your city, and how you structure your leases. Now let's talk about the part everyone cares about. What happens when a tenant runs up a huge water bill and doesn't pay? Historically in Cleveland, well, that bill follows the property. It can be placed on as a lien on tax duplicate, and ultimately, you, the owner, pay it one way or another. This potentially costing investors hundreds to thousands of dollars annually. So, what is the bill proposing to change? If the water account is properly in the tenant's name, the tenant becomes primarily responsible for the debt. The balance can follow the tenant personally instead of automatically attaching to the property. In some cases, municipalities are pushed to pursue collections against the tenant, not just the real estate. Now here's the important nuance. The bill is also trying to limit when a lien can be placed on a property, such as if the account was clearly in the tenant's name and if the landlord complied with proper disclosure and setup requirements. In those cases, the lien would ideally shift away from the property. But this is Cleveland.